Hello, is it me you're looking for? Most probably because you're watching the video and this is Walrayn, and this is Minecraft episode something, and this has been a fail-sode, I'm not gonna lie, but first of all, I just had diarrhea. It's not a joke, that might be a funny surprise joke, and also, that's not the only reason why it's a fail. It's also a fail because I recorded this, forgot to record audio, so I was speaking to myself pretty much. But I'm recording right now, I think. Well, that's probably anyway. Anyway, I recorded, and then I started rendering, and I rendered, and then I recorded without audio, so I had to do the audio again, so I had to speak again, pretty much. And then, after I'd spoken the second time, I started exporting, and then the computer turned off, and kind of sucks, if you ask me. Anyway, so yeah, this is Walrayn, and you might recall on the weekly miscellaneous episode 8, the one on Battlefield, or it could have been 9, I think it's probably 9, but I'm just gonna go with 9, okay. So what I did was I told you about Johnny English Reborn, the second Johnny English that came out last Friday, October the 7th, and I had to do a speech about it at school. I could choose anything. I was going to choose Social Network at first, but then this guy stole my idea, either subconsciously or because he wanted to steal my idea. His was worse. I've already talked about these topics, but I'm going to have to talk to you about them for the third time, which is really annoying. But so I could have done a better job because Zuckerberg was terrible. Well, he wasn't terrible, but he was a massive weenus, and he didn't mention that in his speech, the guy who ended up doing it eventually, which kind of sucked because that left a lot of things open for the audience. So Johnny English, I basically spoke about how the film is good for a younger audience because it's predictable and easy to understand plot. And I also talked about the fact that each little scene is hilarious. They've just sketched it out to make it brilliant. I don't know why I'm using this Minecraft footage, but God, my anus. No, I'm using this footage because this is live at the time, and I didn't really do that much. I'm not sure what to do, so that's another little topic. Tell me what kind of video I should do. I have a lack of variety, not necessarily variety of what I can do, but what I am doing, because I don't know what people like these days. Because I think Spyro would be brilliant, but clearly that doesn't show in the statistics from Insight. But although YouTube Insight is incredibly unreliable anyway. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I do drama at school, and I went to see a play with James Corden called One Man, Two Governors. If you don't know who James Corden is, well, he's a British comedian. It's a very British play. James Corden was meant to be the main star, the star of the show, meant to steal the show because he's a very famous guy. If you haven't heard of him already. But I don't think he did, personally. I think it was this public school guy who was meant to be a stereotypical posh British guy who was hilarious, frankly, in replacement of like people saying "oh no," like "oh no," he would say stuff like "wine-a-rama" or "Colonel Mustard in the ballroom with the lead piping," which was hilarious. I think a lot of the stuff he said was really quite funny because it was the stereotype British comedy, the stuff that we all know and love, apart from Americans who like slightly simpler, slightly blander comedy, which I think is hilarious, but I think the general slapstick of the play I saw was pretty funny too. Anyway, talking about something else, I haven't posted a video in a week, which is rare for me because I think I'm getting a reputation in the community of it making videos fairly frequently. So the thing is, I've been at school and stuff and I've got to work hard. So the good thing is it's half term now, so I got 2 weeks off, 2 weeks where pretty much every day I'll be making a video, so that's something really exciting to look forward to. And just keep checking your subscriptions, guys, because, you know, you've just gotta look out for me, and I'll help you, you know? So, just keep looking out for me, keep looking at my channel, keep checking it out, and just keep supporting the channel, because I love how I've got like nearly 300 subscribers. The only problem with that is the fact that they're not very active, and if you're not too active and you're watching this video as a one-off, please just try and keep it going, because I respect that you subscribed that much, and I really like you, even though I don't know you. You know, that's hard to explain, but you'll learn in future life. So, please try and tell friends, share on Facebook. That might be quite a good idea. If you just, instead of liking, if you don't want to like the video, just share it on your Facebook page, and I will be equally as happy. Or do both, that'd be brilliant too. Anyway, on another topic, the topic that I talked about earlier about the speech. I did a speech on Johnny English Reborn, and I got 13 out of 15, highlighting the topics that I said earlier. But something about speeches with schools, or not necessarily just schools, but people you don't really know. Not that I didn't really know these people, because I did, but the good thing about it is you learn things about the people that you didn't really know before. Like, you learn more about their characteristics, you learn how they act in front of a hard, difficult situation. You see what they look like when they get nervous. So it's pretty much what they're going to be like in all public speaking. And no one can really change how you publicly speak unless you get taught by someone specific, but in natural public speaking is always going to be the same. And it's quite interesting to watch, because you learn more about the people. So people you might have known for ages, you'll learn a lot more about them. So, like how they shake, how they're like with new people generally, how they get nervous maybe in front of different sorts of people. You get to learn a lot more about people, and unless you've had a long conversation with them before, in which case you will have already learned enough about them. But you might not understand what I mean right now, but you'll learn in future that you get to know people really well when they're doing speeches. And obviously I did mine on the first day of speeches, and we had like 4 days of it, as in 4 days, an hour each day. So it was quite entertaining, and just watching people do their thing, they were just, I think by the end of it, you become what I call a hand watcher, because you want to look out for how people's hands are shaking, how they react to a slightly different situation. It's really interesting, actually, like the psychology behind it, I suppose you could say. But if you're ever doing something like that in future, just watch the hands. That's a good thing to watch. Watch how their face changes. Watch their like facial expressions as well, because some people act really awkward in that sort of situation. So, you know, just look out for it in future. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. This has been Walrayn. If you want to tell your friends, share it on Facebook, that'd be brilliant. Or Twitter, I don't really mind, but Twitter isn't as popular. Even if you think it is, the stats say it isn't. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Look out for a new thing tomorrow, which isn't weekly miscellaneous, but is in its place, to do with a load of random glitches. I think you might be able to guess the title, but if you can, put it in a comment. If you've been watching for this long, thanks very much. Anyway, yeah, thanks. See ya. Bye.